Riley Greene. We'll go here in the front, Cody. Sorry.
Riley, from your point of view, kind of behind the scenes, what has allowed Tarik to take such a big leap in his game?
I would just say him as a person. You know, he's been through a lot of hard stuff in the past couple of years with, you know, rehab, getting injured and stuff like that. And, you know, him just being able to overcome all that stuff and, you know, fight through it and then have the year he had this year is just kind of speaks to the person that he is. I mean, just mentally speaking, you know, he just really, like, took care of what he had to take care of, and, you know, he had the year that he had.
Hi, when you're playing a team like the Astros with so much playoff experience and you're on a team that hasn't been to the playoffs in 10 years, how are you able to just not let the moment get too big and just keep playing the way you have these last couple months to get to this point?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like we've been playing playoff baseball since August. You know, that's what, you know, a lot of people have been saying. And, you know, we're young and, you know, all we really want to do is win, and we're doing whatever we can to win.
Go on the second row in the middle.
Riley, what has AJ's leadership meant these past couple months as you guys have made this unlikely run? And what does it say about him that he got thrown out of a game Sunday that was pretty much meaningless for you guys, having clinched? What does that say about his intensity or his fire this time of year?
Oh, that guy's incredible. You know, since day one, he's believed in us. And, you know, as a player going out there every night knowing that he's going to put this team in the best possible position to win every single night just makes us as players feel really, really good, just knowing that he cares and that he's going to do everything he can to help us win. But, yeah, I mean, having him as a leader, you know, he's been there, he's done it. You know, he's done it for a long time, so it's really, really helps.
Go on the back to Alden.
Hey, Riley. There's been some stories written about Joey Cora meeting with you guys in early August to just sort of preach sort of the message of aggressiveness on the bases. I'm wondering what do you remember from that meeting, and how much of an impact did it have in sort of a shift in you guys becoming such an advantageous base running team? So
I wasn't a part of that meeting. I was in the room next to it because I was still rehabbing at the time. I was in the training room, but I kind of got the message from some of the other guys, and you know, just being aggressive on the bases. You know, just first to third. You know, like he's gonna send us. We all know he's gonna send us. You know, just being aggressive, making them make good throws, because you know, in reality, it's hard to make throws right on the money, on the run, and just things like that. So just trying to take advantage of everything we can.
Anything else for Riley? Go on the right.
Hi, Riley. AJ pointed out, and he's done it more than once now, that a lot of the players in that clubhouse have not been in this ballpark, period, let alone seen like a postseason atmosphere. Having played here, how would you describe this ballpark to some of your teammates, and just both in terms of the ballpark itself, but also the atmosphere?
Yeah, start with the atmosphere. I think we played here. We played here pretty early, and it was loud. I mean, I couldn't hear myself think when I was on the field. So, I mean, we know it's going to be super, super loud. And, you know, just the field, there's a lot of different, you know, interesting things about it. You know, with the left field wall, it could bounce left, right, you never know. And then with the left field gap, you know, there's a bunch of different variables with that. So, really just as outfielders, you know, working together, you know, backing each other up, making sure we're playing balls right, and you know, just being in it together.
Anything else for Riley? We'll go one more, Cody.
Riley, how will you go about, you know, your preparation in left field, just even though you've been in this park before, just making sure you have the angles and know how the Crawford boxes play and all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I've played left field here before. You know, just kind of the same as I did past couple times, take some balls off the wall and just really try to position myself in the best position to where I think the ball is going to go. But, I mean, you really never know what kind of bounce it's going to take. So just kind of rolling the dice with it.
One more over here on the right with Jason.
you mentioned the noise here and, being hard to think, let alone communicate. As outfielders, you're used to being able to call each other off and call for balls. When you have a really noisy atmosphere, does that go out the window? And if so, how do you balance physical signals, hand signals, with still being able to focus on the ball?
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing it all year. I feel like, we've really said, just try to make yourself big, use your hands, do whatever you can to, make the off guy know that you have it. And, we're not going to be able to hear each other talk out there. So just trying to, peek at each other, use our hands, do whatever we can to make it happen.